family. This is a third party reading for the earth signs. You could be the cross washer or an actual earth sign or whatever, or the third party. Put yourself where it may if it applies. So what I'm seeing on the table, I'm seeing more than one scenario. I'm seeing where, let's just say this is a masculine, because I keep seeing the kings on the board and the knights, okay? So that's typically masculine energy. So I see where, and this could be the feminine, but I see where the masculine may have had a connection, a long-term connection that was going on, or someone that they've known longer than the other. And the person that they've known longer, they may live with this person, or they may have dated this person off and on. And this person wants a solid relationship, and they want longevity with this person. They want family lifestyle with this person. They want unity and teamwork. They may have started a business with this person, or may have considered starting a business with this person, or they may say, hey, I want to get a house with you, or whatever. If there was any type of back and forth with this person, that's who this is what this scenario is about. I feel like your partner, if there was some back and forth, the masculine here that's put in these two parties in third party situations, I feel like they initially, if they were on a break, they were doing their own thing, and you saw them, or they saw you as having too many options. And when they found out that you had the options, because you may have still been sleeping with the person, hanging out with the person, because I see where someone may have been sewing into the masculine financially or emotionally in a way that other people were not. And I think it's because they've been dealing with the person for a while, and they really wanted the relationship with the person. So they were willing to kind of do anything to keep the person around, of hopes that the masculine would end up marrying them, or it would lead to marriage or something. Like, pretty much you paid. Like, I feel like someone paid for their connection, or has been pouring more into the connection than the other person. And I feel like I'm going to say the masculine in this instance was out dating, doing their own thing, and might have met somebody else that they really fell for. And the person, and they share a strong feelings with the person, and it's a deep connection from both ends. I feel like when that happened, both the third party and the person that they were dating in the past found out about each other around the same time. And the third party said, oh, hell no, I'm not doing this with you. I've already told you I want something serious. And they started having issues, and that person took a back seat. When that happened, I feel like the masculine had other feminine energies around them that they were also dealing with that the partner may not have known necessarily about. There's a part of me that feels like the partner did know and didn't want their friends to think that they knew that the masculine was messing around with multiple people, because they were so focused on trying to get this person back and get things back on one accord, right? And when they found out and about some of the third parties, the other third parties outside of the one that they really have feelings for, the masculine may have started to see different characteristics about these ladies that he didn't necessarily like or couldn't deal with, or all of these third parties found out about the new third party that they could tell he had feelings for, because he would treat this person a little different, or approach this person a little different, or really focus on hiding these women from this other person, but he wasn't hiding this person from the other women type ordeal. And it ruffled a lot of feathers around the third parties and the person that he was on and off with in the past. And he eventually started to cut ties because of the friction between him and the other women. But there was this one loyal one that wouldn't pretty much take no for an answer. That kind of put him in a situation of, I want a relationship, boom, 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 I'm doing all of this for you. What are you going to do? And I feel like this person could have also come to them and said, well, if you want me to keep doing this for you, we need to make this relationship official, and this is what I want. Knowing that they had very strong feelings for somebody else. And when they were having their obstacle, when him and that third party were having that obstacle, because they weren't in communication like that, he thought that the third party was probably trying to leave for good and never going to accept the behavior or accept him for where he was in that place, because this person is holding their ground. They're like putting boundaries in place. Like, this is what I want. If you want a union with me, this is how it has to be. Whereas this other person is settling. And so I feel like the masculine might have felt like, oh, well, she ain't never going to be with me, so I might as well take Old Faithful up on their offer. And so the masculine went back into this connection. He's trying, while he's in this connection now, he's trying his hardest to embrace the intimacy of this connection. So he's trying to be loyal. He's trying to use his integrity to be faithful to this person and put his energy into this connection. But it's hard because his heart is somewhere else. And he has not been transparent with his current partner about how he feels. If this has not happened, this could have already happened, or it's on the horizon. And the partner is like, oh, good, we're going to move forward. We may get a new house together, or we going to move in together, or if they already live together, that means this partner might be talking about, let's take the next step. Let's do all this stuff. And so the third party may be seeing this person out, partying with the current person, and finding out like, oh, he must be with her. Because I feel like the third party, may have thought this was over. And the third party may be thinking, well, maybe this is his dream come true. Maybe that's what he really wanted. And that's why he didn't get it right with me and work on himself, right? But the realization is the masculine is honestly, even though he's playing the role of a faithful partner here, emotionally, he's not connected. He cares about that person, but he's really using them. And he doesn't want to be an asshole. He's not trying to be an asshole. But I feel like he feels if I separate myself from this person right now, I'm going to have issues. I'm going to have some issues that I need help with. And I know this person's going to help me with this right now. So right now, this is the best place for me to be, knowing that my heart is across town. If that makes sense. They want a fresh start with the third party. They want to be with the third party. But they feel like they have to address their concerns of poverty or their concerns of safety and security or financial security. And right now, they see this to be the only way that they can and live comfortably until they get back on their feet. That is honestly what I am seeing. But I do feel like there's going to get to a point where the masculine or whatever, whoever the masculine energy is, it could be feminine or male, but they are going to eventually pretty much start to show their true colors. And it's going to start disrupting life at home with the person that they're in a relationship with. And it's because that person may start to exhibit some insecurities because they know that this masculine energy still has feelings for somebody else, very strong feelings for somebody else. And so they might be putting on a facade out in places, trying to make long-term goals with somebody, trying to be creative with trying to keep this masculine energy. But they're going to find out that the relationship was built off lies and deceit. And that the masculine is really having difficulty deciding where he wants to be. Yeah. I do foresee the masculine, when that happens, I do foresee the masculine trying to go back and reconcile with that third party. Going to learn from their past behaviors. But there's going to be some difficulties that arise. The third party is going to demand some level of structure and conviction, as in, you better have your shit together. I don't want to I don't want to go through a place of poverty. I don't want to go through a place of not having money. The third party is going to really hold that ground on, I'm not giving you money. If we're not married and not together for real, it's no reason for me to pour into you in that way. So get your stuff together before you come to me, because I'm trying to build a powerhouse, and I can't do that if I'm always trying to pay your debts. So the third party is waiting on the masculine energy to exhibit some level of inner strength, and get to the place where they are able to be a stable partner, a caring partner, a provider, provide some level of loyalty and deepen their connection. They want them to be able to come in and it be equal give and take, where there's fair acts of service and the relationship is comfortable, right? Now, the third party will be a supportive partner. There will be a level of security once they combine forces together, but the third party ain't dealing with no other third parties, which is why that third party left this connection. Okay. And so that is what I am seeing. Let's see what current state for the people that are in a relationship with someone that has feelings with somebody else. So the feminine energy and masculine energy, or whoever that are together as an actual couple, what do you have in place currently for them, Spirit? Yeah, so they're trying to rebuild this connection, make new memories together. This person is trying to say, so the masculine is trying to say, okay, I'm going to give the relationship a fair chance. They're trying to bloom the romance, kind of like allow it to grow. And the goal, from what my understanding is union. So somebody in this connection wants to be married. Spirit, am I reading that? They want so someone wants the opportunity to be married. They want a solid foundation. But unfortunately, the masculine is up in their head about this. They don't know if they're trying to appreciate what they have with this person. They're trying to, be loyal. Because when they do things, they feel convicted now that they're officially in a relationship. They do feel like the relationship will bring them a level of stability financially. But it's really up to the masculine on whether or not he'll stay in this connection. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing there. And then you have, for the connection with the third party in the masculine, where he's in love with somebody else, or really has strong emotions for somebody else. Spirit, what do you have? So you got the things coming to light card. So I think that the third party is starting to find out that this person gave somebody else a chance in love instead of them. And they feel like the masculine love bombed them. And right now they need time to heal because they're upset about what this masculine did. They can't believe that this masculine went and gave somebody else the opportunity knowing that they got this deep connection together. And the masculine believes that this relationship is over because of the decision that he made and the things that he did when the third party found out about other third parties. Because the third party, there's no way this third party knew that this masculine was dealing with somebody else in the beginning. Not on that level. I think the masculine lied to this person and feels like this relationship is over. But I feel like they're going to come to the realization, both of them are going to come to the realization that this is a twin flame union. And it's a quality room. And this masculine and this third party that he has feelings for are going to learn that they do still want partnership. This is a soul connection. They have a soul contract. They feel like they're each other's life partner. Yeah, and they want an opportunity to reconnect. They have a very playful energy with each other. They want an opportunity to enjoy each other. What else, Spirit? Yeah, but right now the third party is living a happily single life because this person, I'm going to say it's the feminine, feels like the masculine moved on with somebody else. And so right now, the feminine is living in the moment. And the masculine is having some resentments about it. And some of the things that he or she is seeing on social media with the other partner is triggering them. Eventually, they're going to meet up and talk. Someone might be awaiting messages from the other person. Yeah, they're going to meet up and talk. That's two cards saying that the third party and the masculine that he or she is in love with, they're going to eventually meet up and talk and start to rebuild their friendship or their connection. Yeah, and they're going to talk about codependent energies. They're going to talk about, so I feel like this masculine is going to come in and tell them everything and communicate to them what their problem was. They're going to talk about the third parties. They're going to talk about the codependencies, the emotional blocks, things that may have happened in their childhood, all of this stuff. Because I feel like the masculine is going to want to bring this person clarity because I don't think their conscience is going to let them go without trying to see if this relationship will work. I see this relationship going to a higher level of commitment. So there's a possibility, which I did see the Death card earlier, where this connection with the person that they're going back and forth with very well may end. And this connection end up growing into a partnership and a union. Yeah, and it's gonna be a new phase for them. So this third party relationship is not over. Spirit, are there any other cards for the current connection that's going on? Let me see if I need to pick these up just in case. See if I need any of these cards for this reading. Yeah, so just focus on yourself, and if it's meant for you, it will definitely be back. Spirit, anything else for the actual people that are together right now? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so someone's going to come forward and want to talk and inform you that they want to be single. If you're in a relationship with this person now, and you were going back and forth with this person and y'all gave it another chance, and yeah, it may seem like y'all are out living your best lives, and y'all may not even be officially in a relationship. Masculine may just be dating this person more because of everything the person has done. Might not be official just yet, but I think that the masculine is going to come tell this feminine that he really wants to be single and he just wants to have fun. He doesn't want to be in a commitment just yet. Yeah, and the feminine is going to be deeply hurt. They're going to be heartbroken. Yeah, it says breakup here. They're going to be grieving and despair because they were under the impression that this connection was growing. Yep, and the masculine's gonna say he changed his mind about being in a relationship. So he's heavily up in his head about it right now. Yep. Like he's in his mind about rekindling this connection. Yeah. And he's gonna apologize. Yeah. Yeah, and he wants to be fair to you, and he's gonna tell the person, you know, I want you to find a relationship where someone loves you unconditionally and will pour into you the way you pour into other people because you deserve better. But I cannot give that to you right now. Emotionally, I'm not there. I want to be single. He's gonna tell, and he may even tell that person that he's in love with somebody else. I don't think he'll say that part because he doesn't want to hurt them, but I think he will bring some level of honesty. Yeah. Yeah, and right now y'all are enjoying each other, whoever this is, hanging out, partying as friends, but I don't think the masculine is all in as you may think. Yeah, he's going to come forth and talk to you about it. Yep, and he's going to say he needs time to heal. Yeah. Yep, and that's when the resentments and triggers are going to come in. So the same cards are coming out. So yeah, earth signs, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Have a great day, guys.